Oh, yeah.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode. I'm coming to you from the magic of the internet. First of all, before I get started, I want to thank each and every one of you for commenting, liking, subscribing to these videos. You guys are truly awesome. We are actually growing pretty fast. So faster than I expected. I expected to make videos and I would be the only one listening to them. So this is very cool. So thank each and every one of you for commenting, liking, subscribing, and sharing the passion of Nintendo video games with me. So it's very awesome. So thank you very, very much. Now, I wanted to talk about, there's a lot of Smash Brothers news going on this week. Actually, in the past couple of weeks. So first of all, I want to talk about Smash Brothers coming to the NX at launch. Now, this is actually a very credible source. Catan Game CEO, analyst Dr. Serkan Toto, I hope I pronounced this right, he tweeted out that Smash Brothers is coming to the NX at launch, and also other games are being worked on by Bandai Namco. So, what does this sound like? Well, it's not a new game, it doesn't sound like. It sounds like it's a port of the Wii U game. Now, do I think this is actually pretty credible? I actually do. The reason why, I think Nintendo realizes that this is one of their best games in their lineup that represents Nintendo's best from the Wii U. And so they are porting over this to the NX. And I imagine it's going to be just like the Street Fighter series, a championship edition. So this edition will include all the DLCs and probably costumes and so on. And they may add some specific NX features to it. So I see it very possible. And who is this game geared towards? I would say it's geared towards people who didn't jump on the Wii U, or people who jumped on the Wii U and did get it, but maybe didn't get all the DLCs. And I'm sure there'll be some NX features, whatever the system does, that will make this game even a little better. Now, this is another thing I want to talk about. People say, well, why should I buy this copy then if it's just got the DLC maybe I don't care about, and maybe some costumes? Well, what I think is, we're talking they're porting this over to the NX. Now, if the NX is a hybrid machine, this means you're getting the console version of the game, console version of Smash Brothers, and you can play it on the go, and probably play people online, and just like you have the console, but you're actually at home, playing on the go, I should say, mobile. So that would be truly awesome if that's the case. That's what my guess is by this news. When I first heard it, it took me a while to process. I was thinking to myself, why would they do it? And second of all, I was thinking, does this mean that since they're porting this game over to the NX, that backwards compatibility on the NX is a no-go to the other systems? Which didn't, I think that's one of the things they really want to work on, is the backwards compatibility. Now, here's another guess I'm taking. Let's say Nintendo, when they give you the NX news, they tell you that it is backwards compatible, but only with digital downloaded games. So if you had physical games, you couldn't play them on the new system. Would you guys be upset? Myself, I wouldn't be upset, because I only have, the physical games that I have are some Pokemon games, and, well, these are portable games, so console games I don't have any because I don't have a Wii U. So, for me, I wouldn't be upset, but I don't have a Wii U. I'm just curious what you guys think. Because let's say they just go with a memory card slot or a cartridge slot similar to the DS, 3DS, and they could probably do that with this new system and make it run all these new games off of a cartridge and make that backwards compatible. But with Wii U discs, it would be a no-go. So I'm just curious if you guys would be upset. So anyways, back to the Smash Brothers NX launch. So I have a feeling that this is a championship edition of Smash Brothers, and they want to make sure that this launch is very strong because they've had weak launches before of the last system. So I remember actually way back even buying the DS on launch day and there were no games. I think I bought Spider-Man 2 on launch day, and I can't remember what the other game was, but there was no real games, and we had to wait like 5 or 6 months before you actually got a game. So I hope they have a strong launch with some great titles for the NX, and adding Smash Brothers, even though it's a year old, is good. Now, speaking of that, they also want to keep the eSports going, and Smash Brothers is a big part of that. And Bill Trennan is big into eSports, I believe. So for them, keeping this game going on the NX, I think, is a good idea because it's one of their eSports games. I have a feeling also, this is just me, so there's nothing been rumored or anything. They very well, instead of bringing a Splatoon 2 right away, they may bring Splatoon and put that over also on the NX with some NX features. Because imagine if you could, whatever this new handheld, if it's a handheld hybrid system, if you could play that game on the go, a Splatoon on the go also. Would you guys like that? I guess it depends on, of course, what the NX is and the specs and everything, but if it could run it flawlessly and you could play it on the go, would you like playing Splatoon on the go? So that is another thing. So I have a feeling if they may take some of these big Wii U games and basically have them on the NX also, which probably would include Splatoon, Mario Kart 8, just a couple. They're not going to do tons because they do tons of old software on a new system, it would bring it down pretty fast. So I think only a couple of the games. And there was one other I was thinking of. So Mario Kart 8, Splatoon, Smash Brothers, and let's see. The last game I was almost forgetting is I believe they will have the new Legend of Zelda game, whatever the title's going to be on both systems, the Wii U, because they're going to keep their promises, and also on the NX. So that was the last one I was thinking of. And that's really not an old game because that'll be brand new to both systems. If you're taking one game to represent the best of the Wii U, Smash Brothers is definitely it. A lot of work went into that game, and it has tons of characters, tons of content. So a championship edition of that, I would buy it again, yeah. So definitely, especially if I'm playing, if it's the rumors are true and it's a hybrid machine and I'm playing the Wii U version on the go. So yeah, I would definitely be down for that. The other bit of Smash Brothers news that just came a couple of days ago is the new characters that are coming, Bayonetta and Corrin. We will get to see that February 3rd in the United States, and Europe February 4th, which I find strange. I don't know why they have to wait an extra day to get those characters. It seems strange. But anyways, cool news for either one of us. So I will be expecting mine Wednesday, and if you're in Europe, expect yours Thursday. So are you guys excited for these two last characters? What a great game Smash Brothers was. So I'm excited. I'll have to admit I wasn't hyped up on Corrin so much because I don't know nothing about him. But you know what? He looks pretty cool. I've seen his cool little sword. Looks like a little chainsaw spinning sword blade. So he looks kind of cool. So I'm definitely going to pick up the last two characters. I'm not a person who picks up the costumes too much. I pick up a couple, but not many. I don't pick up all the costumes because I really don't play my Mii characters. So I don't see any reason to pick up the costumes. I've only picked up some of the really special ones that I thought I like the Splatoon characters, and I picked up Gino and a couple others, but I have to pick up the Monster Hunter characters still. But overall, I didn't pick them all up, so I'm just curious if you guys pick up all the costumes also, characters and costumes. So I'm looking forward to those characters, and they are right around the corner. Now, if any of you guys are playing Smash Brothers on the Nintendo 3DS, well, here is my friendship code. So if you guys want to play some Smash online, here is my friendship code. I'm not very good at it. I mean, I'm okay. I'm good at offline. Anytime I get online, though, I get whooped pretty bad. So my records, I think I've lost many more than I've won. My main character I've been playing now is Cloud. I like Cloud a lot, so we'll see how these new characters play and see if I have any favorites out of them. So here is my friendship code. If you play me online, man, be gentle. Because I get whooped pretty bad. Don't whoop me too bad. Whoop me, but don't whoop me too bad. Anyways, that is all I have for today. So I want to thank each and every one of you for commenting, liking, subscribing, doing anything you do to make these videos worth making, because you guys are truly awesome, and I'm glad you share the same passion for video gaming, Nintendo video gaming, as I do. So thank you, homies. Thank you. Anyways, I'm out of here. So as always, have a good one. Take care.